Alright, we're back here at Disco Elysium. Yesterday we got something sorted out here with Titus. I guess today we're going to talk to Clausia again. That's kind of, now that we're catching up on the plot, that's kind of what episodes are, just going back and forth between Titus and Clausia. Although we should talk to Gart, I just remembered.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
No, you don't. It's not happening.
Sure it is, Gart.
He tries not
Be
to
a friend.
mention. It's dangerous to acknowledge the karaoke man.
That's, yeah.
By causing more trouble? I think we will.
That's just,
The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers.
no I'm not,
The
I'm
Whirling
great at
doesn't
this.
need more sad style. That's one of the styles it can do without right now.
You don't, where's your sense of adventure, Gart?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
Me?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, it's for some clients. Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
Yeah,
The
what
man
about
in the
that?
vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just given him. He begins to frown. Hard.
One song, Gart.
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing. Just get out of my hair. I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
Thank you, Gart.
I'm having it uninstalled, he mumbles to himself.
I should have done this later, but
Time to do the damage.
can I procrastinate on that for now? I'm gonna go talk to Clausia now. I hope it's still there waiting for me. Because it doesn't feel right to do that during the day, you know? I just want to do that while I thought of it. If we miss out, we miss out. Oh, sorry, Kim. I guess you're not talking to Clausia, huh? You can't open doors, can you? You're just gonna wait there by yourself. Until the scene changes, at least. Right, and that's an update on karaoke. Okay, we do have to get up on stage in the evening. Yeah. Alright, so it is gonna wait for me. That's good. I think.
It's always good to see you.
I like how I have to reposition myself once we start the conversation.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
I understand.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police.
I am the
For what
police.
it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two, then move on to questions. Is it? Something is off here.
Yeah.
Shush, I can't hear what she's saying.
I like how my brain's
If you knew we would
arguing
find
with
out
itself.
eventually, why did you waste our time?
That happens to me in real life all the time.
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into. You're right. There's more.
Mm-hmm.
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral interim.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
Mm-hmm.
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral interim. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will
Okay.
What happens if they do?
Yeah.
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill,
Well, hopefully we can avoid that.
well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me. It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Orania.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage.
Mm.
I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again.
Right? It's capitalism. It's gonna get you
With
killed.
a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting.
Oof.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Louisdouen County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Louis Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
And they can still use their
But she
name.
really destroyed them. She still feels it.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Lowe's Cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airbird, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
I like that. That's the best route to take.
This
I
was
think.
not a joke. Real people lost their jobs. Not just in the C-suite either. Good people.
I mean,
What I did to get to accounting.
it doesn't mean you can't. Businesses can never have consequences.
A
Right.
lot of people got hurt. But that's
You know
just
what I
more
mean.
of my shit.
I
you
phrased
shouldn't
that
have to
weird.
deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
There's always more, isn't there?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
It's not guilt or.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
That's
That would do
honest.
the trick. Yes. We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Very thematic rain.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered.
Okay, that's not what I want to hear
I was
about.
on my back,
But
looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look.
I guess it is
There
important
was a hole
though.
in the glass.
Yikes.
I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could.
Her chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his
Oh.
death.
Yeah, let's not say that to her.
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then run downstairs.
Mhm.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
So am I.
She throws it away and immediately proceeds to light another one.
Yeah, it's a shame bringing up all this in front of her, but it's part of the
What
job,
time
I
was
guess.
When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as
guess.
possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It sounded like an exact
It's
time
okay.
at first.
Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off much more than usual.
I mean, let's get as much info as we can, right?
Oh yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore. So I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Who's Ruby? Is that the other Hardy?
Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader? Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Yeah.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, but I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
That's not important right
To
now.
produce lividity, matching a hanging.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it
We
is, but you know what I
completely
mean.
missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood.
Thanks, visual calculus.
You know what he does. Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. He carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
And back we go.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did?
To help her, probably.
Look into this
I
later.
mean, that's what Titus was saying, right? Unless, like, Ruby was, like, against one of the companies, Clausia's sabotage, but I'm thinking it's... I don't know. We'll see when we get there.
I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
That's a stupid question, but it's in the
What?
branch.
Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this. He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her hand. Now, you guys suddenly have theories pouring out. When they're obviously just stabs in the
Yeah, it
dark.
doesn't seem realistic, but... let's go with this branch, but it seems stupid.
I did not kill him to defend myself from rape. I told you before. That wasn't what happened.
I guess we can talk about it
I'm sad to hear
indirectly.
that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure.
I don't think any of these
They
are going to get
couldn't have meant
anywhere, and it's kind of
I've talked to
uncomfortable,
them after it
so
happened. No one has implicated me.
we're going to keep on going.
Like what? That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
How do you know that?
I just don't know. I don't know anything.
Okay.
We can't go after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there. Because I'm an idiot.
Okay, fair enough.
Which is an indicator of truth. Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
Sympathy for
He
him.
kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud, thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishell.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie.
Oh, we're getting
is
meta
impossible.
with it.
Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
That's why I was a check from
She
before.
nods, silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands.
Sorry if you hear yelling.
He's thinking, are we done here?
I
Or
think
maybe
we
should
are.
take her to the station for safekeeping. She lied to you,
Oh, that
and she's a
seems...
flight risk.
She might die there,
No,
though.
that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough. She doesn't need this police brutality.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like that.
I'm beginning to doubt your judgment. Are you sure you're not sleeping on the post? You have to wake this one up with force if you want to continue pushing her.
I mean, we can try it, right?
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal. Most shocking details of the sexual kind.
Why am I British all of a sudden? That's weird. I don't like that.
Unmatched. Get a hold of yourself just once, will you? Try to look past the sexually lax morals and do some police work. So you say, but give us one example of deceit. Just one example.
I
Who is this
guess.
personhood picking these seditious options? Can't you see the detective grows weary of your malcontent? Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. This is making you look like an amateur. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Well, a couple lock checks with Clausia. And we got a, new tasks here. Oh, the other, check is, the, fact that we have a check with Clausia to do. But we'll call it here. We're, last few episodes we've actually been progressing the plot for once. It's interesting to change of pace, to say the least.